It does this crazy thing here.
Here's the big question. Would you recommend somebody buying a Tesla from Hertz?
I would say
Hey, welcome back. I'm here with my brother Chris. Chris, say what's up.
yes. What's going on, you guys?
And Chris picked up one of those Hertz Teslas. He went with a Tesla Model 3, and he's going to tell us about his experience with it so far. So first of all, how much did you pay?
So it was originally for $20,400 and some change. Since it was an EV priced under the $25,000 price point, it qualified for the $4,000 government tax credit thing of that nature. So they applied that right to my down payment. I didn't put anything else down, so the car dropped to $16,000 and some change, then plus tax. So roughly around 18 or so, end of driving out the door.
And that's a steal, man. 16K.
So it's a 2022 rear-wheel drive, single motor, so base model, if you put it that way. It does have the LFP battery.
First of all, tell us about the good parts.
So the good about the car. So basically, going into Hertz, I mean, there's no haggle pricing. You know, you just walk in, test drive a couple of cars, and then you just pick the one that you like the most. So, like a lot of people have a lot of questions. Oh, was it high mileage? Yeah, the mileage was pretty high. It was just about 70,000. So warranty is kind of running out close. After past the 50,000 mile warranty. But there's websites that's out there. I don't know if I can say it, but Recurrent EV. Type in your VIN number, let you know the battery health, things like that. So the battery health was excellent. When I decided to buy it, I figured, hey, I'm gonna go and take the plunge, take the leap, and buy a high mileage used EV.
That's real cool. But first, I want to point out those Tesla solar roof panels up there. Pretty dope. Pretty dope. Congrats, man. They look real good.
Oh, yeah, appreciate it, man. I appreciate it.
Hey, so tell us what you like about it so far.
So what I like about the car, number one, not at the gas pump at all. I drive by, I just seen gas today, it was $5.29 at the Chevron. Thought it was insane per gallon. Number two, just get in it and go. I don't have to sit there and warm up the vehicle in the morning. I can precondition, my car, my seat warmers to be on, my air conditioning to be on, or heater to be on in the morning. I get up early for work. So all of that works great. The instant torque, the speed, it is a rear-wheel drive, single motor. Not the fastest out there, but it's fast enough. It gets the job done. It's still exhilarating. Riding around the curves and corners is fun. Yeah, those are all the joys. My son, my 2-year-old, he's in it. He's like, "Go fast, Daddy, go fast." So I hit the the acceleration, and yeah, that thing is cool and fun, man. So I love it. Yes, so just like a lot of people say on Reddit, when you buy a Hertz rental car, the rims and the curb rash is just horrendous. All 4 wheels were horrible. Some of them still have some of the red paint from the curbs that some of these rental drivers have scuffed them up pretty bad. I did buy a wheel repair kit. I was going back and forth debating on if I'm going to get them powder coated, black, or anything like that. As you can see, I haven't done any work to them yet. The kit is still sitting in my trunk, but I'll get around to it one day.
Well, you know what? That's to be expected, right? That's an easy, inexpensive fix, so not too bad, right? Anything else on the exterior?
On the exterior, there was just little scuffs on the paint. The front bumper looks like it may have been repainted a couple times, but no real major damage. There's one significant panel gap back here on my trunk, but I looked up online. It's a pretty easy fix, tightening up a couple of bolts there. This is just pretty bad there.
Well, they say if it don't have panel gaps, it ain't a Tesla, so that's just it. But that's cool, man. So I'm glad you're enjoying it so far. 16,000, that's a steal.
Yeah.
Right?
I figured, yeah, I'll run this until the wheels fall off, literally, and then we'll see about going to get another one. Oh, there was like a sheath or something. Sorry, it's a mess in here. We just got back from a road trip earlier. Oh, I took all that out. Just missing one of these things here. So I'm assuming maybe there was a replacement done. I'm not sure. It's the cover on that. But other than that, yeah, I haven't had any issues, man. The car is just a beast, brother.
Let's head inside. All right, so first of all, you already have some accessories, I see.
Oh, yes.
So talk to us about some of your accessories.
Well, I'll start here. You gotta have your J1772 adapter. That helps you out whenever you're out there charging. You can hit the charge point and things like that. Had a little dock holder too, just to go in the cup holder, the door frame, so keeps that out of the way there. Got a little Dollar Tree trash can, for when you're eating in the car or whatever. Just throw it in there and go. The major thing here is the yoke. It's cool. It gives it like a futuristic look. I know a lot of people say, oh, well, the car is not, tuned to have a yoke, blah, 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 this or that. I think it looks cool. I know there's no screen for me to see. I haven't put that in yet. I do have an aftermarket screen to add there. But it's cool. It makes the car fun. People ask questions about it like, oh, man, it's like a spaceship in there. Like, yeah, it's pretty cool. It's fun.
I see you have is that a mount right there? Is that a mount?
Yes. So that is a mount, phone mount. It comes in handy, but I don't use it often. So I have, the wireless charger pads that's down here. I do put my phone down there, but it is an inconvenience sometimes when there is a text message or something coming through. It doesn't see my face, so I have to use the passcode. The phone does get hot down there. It does charge slow. So now I do move my phone up here.
I'm about to solve all your problems with this wireless charger by Magbak. The beautiful thing about this wireless charger is it looks like it's a part of your car. All right, it's pretty straightforward. You just go ahead and use the alcohol pad to clean the back. You can take off that adhesive and hold down some pressure on it. So there it is. And you can go ahead and fish that down.
I like how you can hide the wire, the cable right in this center console seam that's down there, so can't even see it. So I love that.
So you have the option of either using the USB-C or the cigarette lighter. And he's gonna use the cigarette lighter, and he said that it's gonna be hidden.
Yeah, it's 14 Pro Max.
Okay,
I believe.
Let's see.
Throw that bad boy on there.
Oh, easy money. What would you use it for? Why do you even want to have your wireless charger there?
I do utilize the Tesla GPS. I don't use Waze or at all. But if I did want the option to use Waze instead, I would definitely use that here on my phone. And then for FaceTime calls, like I said, I have a young toddler at home. He wants to FaceTime and see me instead of just calling. And it works great. It holds it there. And all the main purpose for it or draw is that it's actually charging my phone.
And it doesn't overheat your phone like that one does. This is Magbak's new Elite case. First of all, it feels good in the hands, nice and smooth, got a sporty look. This white accent is interchangeable. It can come with black or white or different colors. You can go ahead and customize it how you want. Also has a nice little rubber loop here so you can put your finger underneath. Because it's rubber and it's flush. Look at that. You didn't even see that right there.
Nah, yeah. Oh, that's cool.
This is probably the best product accessory that you can get for your Tesla. They got it for the 3, the Y, and you can get that for the Cybertruck. Thank you to Magbak for sponsoring this video. So tell us about mechanical issues. Have you had any?
Mechanical issues. Well, let me say this. So I came from the vehicle previous. There was a 2017 Altima, had a 16 Optima hybrid, and a Kia Telluride. The Kias are great, but they had their issues. So many mechanical parts, moving parts. The Altima, the Altima was an issue. Moving into the Tesla, I really haven't had any issues. My brakes are still the same as they looked back 7 months ago, 8 months ago, whatever you calculate that to. All of my lights and everything works. I do have 2 issues though. I have this door, what do you call it? The part is losing me, but I have this crazy door click, the check strap. It does this crazy thing here. I did buy the part, just haven't got around to fixing that. Minor cosmetic issue. I'm the only one that hears it really when I'm getting out of the car. That, and then I have this crazy click sound from accelerating and decelerating. So start and stop, I hear a pretty profound click noise from the wheels. Did do some kind of researching, looking up things on YouTube, stuff like that. Some people said it just needs to be retorqued bolts. Some people said that just maybe need to go ahead and grease the half shafts or something like that, drive shafts. They say it's pretty simple. There's a lot of parts to take from wheel hubs off, things like that. But other than that, I really haven't had any issues with the vehicle. The car gets up and goes. Nothing prevents the car from driving. Yeah, it's literally, I have windshield wiper fluid, so I don't have to worry about that for a long time from now. So the car has just been just a thrill, man. Aside from it just being dirty, I just haven't got around to cleaning it. I mean, I love the car. I had to talk with my wife. She said like she'll never go back to a gas powered engine. She fell in love with EVs, and I did as well.
So just to give you the whole story, he was the first one to get the Model 3. And then month later,
Yes.
weeks later,
Maybe weeks later. So she refused to drive it. I had it for a week. She did not want to get behind the wheel of this car. She's like, no, I'm not driving it. It's weird. One pedal driving. What is that? I'm not doing it. I was telling her just come on. You know, our son was egging her on. Just drive the car. Drive the car. She drove it. She felt what that instant torque is like when you're driving at 30 miles per hour and you step on that pedal and go. She fell in love with it instantly. She went home. I seen her sneaking on her phone. She was looking up cars and Teslas, looking at videos. She started researching things. Ended up buying a Model Y, maybe like 3 weeks after mine. And yeah, she loves it. It's in the service center now, just for a warranty thing. And she misses the heck out of that car. Yeah, she can't wait to get it back.
all right, so I always tell people if you don't want to buy a Tesla, don't test drive it because you will fall in love.
Oh, man.
But it's cool. So, what took you so long in the first place to even think about Tesla?
Man, just ignorance, I would say. Being in your comfort zone. My thought was, oh, a gas car. If I'm on a road trip and I need to stop and get gas, I stop 5 minutes, pump up the tank, get a snack, and take off. What happens when the battery fails? How often are batteries failing? I can just take a car and transmission lasts forever. You can get a rebuilt one. Da da da. It was all of those the common things you hear people in misconceptions of EVs. My brother, he has run through a few of them. He's been telling us about them. You know, I have siblings who are just opposed to it. They don't want to buy a Tesla. They don't want to buy an EV. Hear all the other people online, the political stuff about it. I don't care. Like the car is great. And the reason why I bought the Hertz car and used was because if I'm gonna buy my first EV, let me just buy one that's at a nice price point. Let me see what it's really about. If I really love it, then maybe I'll go in and upgrade. Right now, I'm really wishing I had bought a dual motor. I really won't even use it. I don't even drive fast. Let's just say, hey, I got it. I do really want to upgrade up to a Y. I drive my wife's car. That car is spacious for what it is. But yeah, I was like, let me just buy an entry level and see if I like it. And yeah, after a week of having it, I was like, dude, I should have done this a long time ago.
Well, the dual motor, the long range. One of the benefits is more range, but also you having the LFP battery, you can charge to 100, so it's really close. It's really comparable. So, but I feel what you're saying on that. You're always thinking in the back of your mind like more, just one more. Actually, get a little bit more, a little bit more. But I appreciate it. So here's the big question: would you recommend somebody buying a Tesla from Hertz?
I would say yes. I would recommend it, and I recommend it solely on if you go into it with I guess the checklist in mind, right? You look at the overall body of the vehicle, any cosmetic issues, if there's anything that you can see as far as accidents or anything like that. Do your research, do your homework. Again, not to shout them out, but Recurrent EV. Put the VIN number in, check and see what that battery health is like. If the battery's good, if the mileage isn't too crazy, if the car fits your needs. I drive my vehicle maybe 12 miles a day, so I didn't need a long range. My car, when I bought it, it was at 253, so it said on the screen. I'm at around 248 when I charge it to 100. I charge it really, I know they say always be charging. I charge my car maybe once a week if I need it. I just go off on an as-need basis. Yeah, Hertz was great. There was some cars in there that was really beat up. There were some cars that looked immaculate, but I was looking for a car that specifically was under 25,000, that wasn't too beat up, didn't look too lived in, and that would get the job done. And this Pearl White did it.
All right, so you heard it here first, man. I know some of you are a little reluctant to trying out Hertz. Of course, there's some bad seeds, but he found a good one. It's not perfect, but it is used. You have to remember that. But 16,000? 16,000? Come on, man. Come on, man. Hey, thank you, Chris, for taking time out of your day. Little bro right here, but he's really my big bro. I look up to him.
Oh,
hey,
man.
Thanks for watching, and don't forget.
Cobra told you.
He does watch my videos. All right, y'all.